What's up, everybody? Alex, hit it. Hit it.
You got to crank it up a little bit,
You
Alex.
gotta crank it up, Alex. There we go. There you go. You just changed something. Now it's stereo.
Yeah, you gotta turn off the echo cancellation.
Right on. We're trying to set this up in the green room, and I thought we were live, and we weren't. Open the blast doors.
That's great.
Man. All right, thank you, Alex, for putting that together. Did you sing that yourself?
No, that's the same AI thing.
Right on, man. Which AI did you use to do that one?
I use, but I paid for it, so it's commercial.
I think you're gonna need to readjust your mic settings or something because you're in and out with the mic when you were speaking. You were like cutting it out.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Hopefully.
Oh, there you go. You're back. There you are. There's the sexy Alex voice right on.
Weird. Maybe it was just my mute button.
Well, all right. People
Hey,
in
Ryan
the
Hall.
chat, let's say hi to all the people in the chat. Let's go to the very top here because, you know, we started a little bit late here, but we did have some shenanigans going on back in the green room, right? Let's go, says Alex. There he is, the first one. And then Ron right behind. Then we've got Ron again and again and again.
And again.
Alex again, and then Ron again, and then we got, hey, look at that. It's Janice. Okay, Janice, I'll stay away from the shrill voice. I'll just use... Oh, that's the bad one, right? Okay. I did it very lightly. I hope that wasn't bad. Hello, Janice Lala. My number one fan on Facebook, apparently, it says. And then Matt Stewart. What's up, Matt? I'll get these packages with your stuff out. We are live. I'm putting we are live. I think we are, right? You guys can hear us
live now.
in the chat? Okay, I think so.
Yeah,
I
we're
see
live now.
You see it live. It says live. There's a red light. We got roadies. We were hanging out in Brent's jam earlier today, right? What
Yes, and the jam continues. Yeah.
What's that thing you got there?
Oh, it's the beautiful, the
oh, nice.
whatever words are there.
Yeah.
The perfect, the wonderful, the stupendous Gibson Les Paul Studio. And I think, look at it. So, see, it's got all the black and gold hardware, right?
Yeah, I like that.
It's got a white net. I need to change that. I'm gonna get that black.
I don't know. I think it works with the trapezoid inlays. You know, kind of.
I was going back and forth about it for a while, but I think I prefer the sound of the Graphtec nuts too. They ring out a little.
Johnny's
bit
got his
clearer.
popcorn.
It's gonna have even more natural acoustics, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, man. Right on.
And I did splurge on a Boss TU3 tuner today as well.
Oh, nice.
So I got that on the way. Someone online was selling it for $70 shipped, and it's like in pretty much new condition. I was like, heck yeah, I'll do that.
What's up, Mr. Mick?
I've been relying on just a snark tuner for a while, and I'm kind of tired of that.
Yeah, I appreciate the strobo, like the headstock tuners and the strobo stomp that I have. I got one of those. I like the strobo version, like you can like dial it right in. We got Bay Area Rich in the house. With
Peterson's been long in the game. You know, they've been top of the heat for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Bay Area Rich, up, dude.
I mean, who else is here? We got Johnny Bean, Mr. Mick. You guys must be over at like the Twitch side of the world because all the like those things look like this. Person yellow, podium blue. Whistle red blow. Red finger something. I don't know. Okay, I'm not gonna keep reading these. All right, we'll keep going. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, these guys are definitely on Twitch. Something about a turquoise yoga pose or something. I don't know what these guys are.
Johnny being inappropriate now.
Johnny being inappropriate, so they just say inappropriate. Play that theme song, says Johnny Bean. Yeah, we're gonna probably play Hollies on the way out. What's up, Keith H? Keith H. He was hanging in Brent's first back in the game video or show live stream today, right?
Back in the saddle again.
Now he must be using a different source because now you actually see green tree decorated. No trees. Then we got rainbow fan, or I don't know, rainbows. Yeah, triple rainbows. Right on. MPN. What's up, MPN? Right on. Yeah, man. So here we are. The gear and demo show. I had to skip last week's gear part. Well, I mean, I showed you some of the gear I was using out on whatchamacallit, out there in the world. You know that place? You guys been out there before? You guys are all stuck in rooms. Is this real? Is this the Matrix? I don't know. But we are here, and I do have it's real as it gets, right? How would you know, right? Unless you took one of those pills. But we do have a fun show in store for you all today. And pardon me if I seem like a little, like, kind of like more chill than usual, because earlier today, Brent knows, I told him a little bit about it. I had a stressful morning. It freaked me out. It was like, whoa, super stressed out kind of situation that occurred. And I had to calm the situation down. And I was even telling Brent, man, I don't know what it's like for like police officers or people in a mental ward or somewhere where you have to deal with people that are practically insane right in front of you. And you don't know what's going to happen next. Like, you don't know if the next moment the guy's going to just totally lose his whatever, and just go berserker on you or something. But I was able to calm the situation down and get the guy to, like, hey, let's just talk about this normally. And we were able to, like, get everything done that needed to be done, and everything was calm. But it took some talking, not like quite like talking someone off a ledge, but like talking someone off from, like, pushing you off the ledge or something like that. I don't know. It was a really tough situation. So that with all that resolved and everything else I had to get done during the day today, which I managed to get done, and then put the show together, and then here I am. Like Brent was saying in his show, he knows because he's been around me. Like, I'm like sometimes I'm zipping around like I don't know. What is it? How's the best way you could describe that, Brent?
You're just a busy bee. You're just a busy bee is what you are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was crazy. So Johnny's getting a hamburger and fries. Or yeah, In and Out.
Is In and Out? Yeah, double animal style.
Peggy's here. Peggy, I'll get that out to you. I promise. I keep promising.
She's gonna win tonight too. So
I didn't say I was doing a giveaway, but I guess I could. I do still have some stuff. I was going through some stuff over there. I do have some stuff. Like, I found some more stuff.
Dang it, Peggy's gonna win yet
as I
again,
was reorganizing in here. So yeah, maybe you will win again, Peggy. It's a new month, so everyone's got a clean slate. Right on. So I guess brass tacks, right? So this is the gear and demo show where I do have los giros to demo straight.
That's a nice purse, Alex.
I know, it's from Johnny.
You guys see that over there?
That coin purser.
Oh yeah.
You see that over there? You guys?
I see a bender.
Finally got the time to get for a while.
It's a pick purse.
Right now. Uh-oh. That's so funny.
Fiji.
It's another thing I need to do. I never had to hardwire into this system for the longest time. But ever since StreamYard changed hands, suddenly I'm having these issues. I think when you downgrade and then, or whatever, right? Because I think for a while I was paying for StreamYard for a while. When it was like, $20
it was cheaper.
Yeah,
I was like, but it was cheaper.
40 or 50 a month or something. That's crazy. Anyway,
it's like
maybe I have to pull the trigger. I think. Yeah. Johnny says I don't think I can make it, but I'll be in the chat. Okay. Right on, dude. Thank you for being in the chat. Yeah, congratulations to Alex. So what is he congratulating you about? The purse?
He won the red purse.
Oh, look at that. What do you put in that? Picks? Is it like a pick purse?
Yeah, it's the Lucky Picks.
Lipstick.
For babies or what? What kind of lipstick is in that?
No, I put
for dolls. Okay, a pick. What kind of pick is that? Hold on. Let me see.
Oh, these are the picks that I specifically use myself, which are the Dunlops,
Vortex, yeah.
Sharps. 1 point.
I have one of those in my possession.
1.14, but this is the pick that Johnny got me.
Nice. Oh, I have some of those.
Tortex is the way.
I was gonna show you guys something here. You guys were talking about those last time, right? Let me...
I love those Tortex
Yeah.
picks, man. I think they're the least slippy of any picks out there.
Yeah, I like those too. But I do have some of those. What's that brand, Johnny? Those...
Lucky Picks?
No, there's like a special brand of picks that Attack Picks or something like that. I can't remember.
Oh, is that the orange one that I have? Like, yeah.
Oh,
yeah, it's kind of...
Yeah. And it has like two sides. It has this side.
Yeah, Attack Picks. Yeah, that's what Johnny gave me.
Yeah, I got 3 of the gray ones, so maybe we'll give one of these away. All right, one of those, right? And then there's this like funky big Attack pick in blue here. It's big. It looks like a shark tooth. Dun 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 dun. All right. Yep. Does it say Attack? No, it has like it has like a cobra face on it or something. Anyway, it's grippy. They're cool. I dig it. So maybe that'll be the giveaway. What do you guys think? Oh, Janice says no, I don't like them. So if you win, Janice, you're not going to get it. That's the pick that Alex has. There you go. All right, we'll bring you guys back. So, man, what can I tell you guys, man? There's a lot to talk about. I mean, I don't think like Chris Buck's music is obviously available in album LP form. So I got a signed copy. Let me grab that and show you guys that. I already put it in plastic so I could protect it, but I got that. Band signed with a nice message.
Wait,
Thank you, lads. Enjoyed the deluxe reverb. It's a good one. So that's their. Yeah, I know. We're back. That's the Cardinal Black album, the latest album.
No way. That's so funny. The Valencia Club's up here in Sacramento.
There you go.
Oh, really?
Is that the place?
Yeah, no, the Valencia Club, my dad is one of his best friends used to go there all the time, and one of my dad's best friends goes there all the time still.
This is called Midnight at the Valencia Club.
That's so funny, dude. Yeah, I've been to that place a bunch.
Yeah, and it's got all the good songs. It's got Ride Home, Falling, Racing Cars, Breathe, Keep on Running, Morning Light, Holding My Breath, Push, Pull, Adeline, Need More Time, and Your Spark Blows Me.
Yeah, it's in Penryn.
So that's cool.
Yeah, it's in Penryn. That's actually really close to me, too.
There you go, man.
Yeah.
It says open late, so let's go. Right on. So it's interesting, you know, this band, Cardinal Black, is kind of doing something different. It reminds me a little bit of like when Chris Isaak came out in the 90s, like, you know, with that album, right? They did that movie theme thing, and it didn't have the vocals in that, just the guitar part. What was that movie with oh my god, I'm trying to remember. God, you guys know your 90s movies?
Depends.
All right, I'm gonna look it up. All right.
Like, depends. I need more context.
Who's that guy who's been in like every movie, and some of them are really bad? One of them was City of Angels. I'm wanting to say John Cusack, but that's not the guy. It's the other guy. He did that Two Faces thing with you know, what's that actor? Actors of Two Faces movie.
John Travolta and Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage. Thank you very much, Nicolas Cage. So, Nicolas Cage movie with Wicked Game song. Wild at Heart soundtrack featured Wicked Game. So
yeah, Nicolas Cage fell on hard times. I don't know if he bounced back from all that stuff or not, but did you hear?
I'm pretty sure he's like really, yeah.
You know, he's an interesting character, that's for sure. I'm not sure what hard times, but yeah. Back in the 90s, if some of you guys are younger and older, some of the younger ones probably don't know this stuff because you guys were kids, but Ron might remember that Twin Peaks TV series. That was really weird. Yeah. Well, Chris Isaak,
was weird.
They did some stuff in that one too. I think some of the music in that. And God, what's the name of that? Guitar player of Wicked Game song. James Calvin Wilsey. He died, I think. Yeah, he had some addiction issues. But man, what a player! And he actually was like a punk rock player before meeting up with Chris Isaac, and Bay Area dudes. You guys know what Chris Isaac did out of college or whatnot before he became a singer? You'll never freaking guess. What's like
No
the
idea.
craziest thing? Boxer.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like something like extreme.
Like Chris Isaac would be a boxer. That would be the last thing, like astronaut or boxer. It's like the last thing I would expect him to be doing. But yeah, funny, right? And man, I tell you, this Cardinal Black band, and obviously it's built around Chris Buck. He's a talent. Not that any of the rest of them aren't. They were all equally talented, right? I mean, that one guy playing bass first time in a year, right? I don't think that was true, but I think they were being funny. But that drummer, man, killer drummer, and that keyboardist kid, pretty damn good too. But what a show! You guys want to see a little piece of it? Show you on. Show it on my phone.
Yeah, I mean, the highlight of that show for me for sure was him jamming on that jazz master. Like he was just something about that jazz master just gelled with him. He was tearing it up on that thing.
Right. All right. I think this is the moment where he jumps off of the. This is the moment where he gets up on and jumps off the amp in this scene right here. Hold on. Get the microphone over here. Show it to you guys. I think this is one of those where I did it up and down because I thought I might do like a short with this because it's like 1 minute long.
Rocky.
Oh, that's us in the top. That's what that was.
Rock Daddy, what's up, man?
Nice.
Were you guys able to hear that all right?
Yeah, it sounded good.
Yeah, the guy's a player, man. Here's another. Packed house, baby. Packed house.
Nice.
Yeah, man. Oh, this is where he jumps off the. Just jumped off that. Hold on. I gotta bring that
Jumped
back.
off his riser.
No. Watch, he gets up on this amp that I bought from him.
Oh, nice.
He jumps up, gets up on it, he jumps off it. Yeah. That's pretty cool, man. Anyway, man, the energy, the whole vibe in that place was happening, right? Definitely San Francisco crowd, very cool crowd of people, and super inspiring. Right, Brent?
Oh yeah, it was. I think they did a 2-hour set.
It was pretty long. Yeah. Howdy's pickers on the screen. Right on. What's up, Rock Daddy? We were messaging back and forth the other day.
And it's funny because I was like, right at the, I was talking to Laz, heading up to the show. I was like, man, I really want to see that custom shop Pelham Blue SG that he had.
Yeah, and he played
I
that.
was like stoked on that, ready for that. And he pulls
Pull
that
that
out.
up.
First song he jammed, or
Right.
first, he started out with that guitar. I think was cool.
Yeah, let's get that one.
Rock Daddy, yeah, good to see you too, man. Yeah, I'm back in the saddle. I'm feeling good, man.
Back in the saddle. All right, let's pull that. Let's pull that picture up of that thing. Yeah, look at that thing. All right. Yeah, I think this is like a pretty expensive model here.
It's like a $7,000 plus guitar.
Yeah, right. Look at that thing. Let's see if there's another shot with a different light. Come on, focus, 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 focus.
Right. Focus, right.
Focus, focus, right. There you go. No. Oh, there it is. Kind of. Okay, that's about the best you're going to get, right?
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah, man. So, I don't know if you guys are familiar. Who in the chat is familiar with Chris Buck and who's not? I'm kind of more interested.
I'm not.
Familiar.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know anything about it, right?
No. I got no clue.
No clue. Yeah, here's that good Indian place that we had that food at. Remember that? Yeah, man. Brent went crazy over this
Looks
food.
good. It looks like it was gone.
I thought it was some of the best. It was some of the best food I've ever had. I thought it was fantastic. I told the guy, in a nice way, that I didn't know Indian food could be that good. It was amazing.
Yeah, man. Oh, how? That's right. Ryan, you just had that knee surgery, right? You got a cast and stuff? Man, hopefully not, because I think depending on the kind of surgery, right? But, you watched the show. Did you watch the video of when he talked about giving away the amp? That was cool. And then since then, I watched like the Premier Guitar rig rundown thing,
Mm-hmm.
That was cool from last year, but still. He was playing like two supers, Fenders. And then now on tour here, he was playing a Victory, but he picked up that this amp over here that I have on. And by the way, Brent, the Jewel is working.
Wait, the what?
The Jewel on the amp. It's working.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, maybe it just need to be banged around a little bit.
That's funny. Right on.
Yeah, I got to tell him, hey, the Jewel's working now. Anyway,
maybe he pulled a fast one on you. He didn't give you the right one. Give you the backup amp.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. Like they'd have time for that. They were like packing it up. They had, we did that right in front of the cars that they were packing. There's another picture. Hold on. Pull this one up. And he actually he had like one of those newer Polaroids, and he took a Polaroid shot. And I thought that was kind of cool because that's like very personally signed it. So let's see, where's that? Oh yeah, here we go. So this is with my phone. They took a picture. I had to wear the that shirt, of course. So you can see all their gear getting loaded up in there. Yeah, that was cool, man. Yeah, I had to wear the Spinal Tap shirt. Oh man, but what a weekend! It was like a kind of special weekend musically because it started early with practice on Thursday night. Had to do trying to do the live stream from weak Wi-Fi and whatnot over at Joe's house, right? Almost as bad as here, and and then we had our practice, and then Friday night we went to this show, which was amazing. Got home at like 1:00. Brent had to stay the night. He slept on the couch right here.
Nice.
And it was comfy, right?
Oh yeah, no, I'm glad I didn't have to be driving back home at 1:00 in the morning.
Yeah, no, that would have sucked, man. You would have gotten home like 3 or something. So yeah, and the next day, then you came with me to Joe's for the afternoon barbecue party / practice thing. And with that band, what were they called? The Headless Barbies was the name of the band that played.
Yeah,
They did a set of they did a great job. They did like 7 or 8 songs. They killed it, right?
Yeah, they're fun, man. They're cool.
Yeah.
They nailed all their songs, and they sounded good. And the guitar player had a really nice tone, and it was fun.
Right? Yeah. And then we were setting up for like 3 hours. How long did it take? Well, there was lunch in between and all that, and then a few songs that we were practicing. It was like a practice, and this is the Memorex band that I've been telling you guys if you follow some of the social media stuff. Memorex with 2 R's. It's kind of like if you can imagine, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s. I mean, there's pretty much anything that's been done before. We'll play it if somebody really wants to. Are you all right there, Ron?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right. Okay. All right. It sounded kind of like you're pounding meat there. That's funny. Anyway,
I went to Guitar Center today, and they had a deluxe reverb there that had the blue Tolex, which you don't see very often. It's kind of the same color blue as your microphone cover there, Les.
Cool.
The pop filter, whatever.
Very cool. Hey, Brian Peterson, what's happening? What's up? Yeah, that's funny. The one on way to gig only with a day or two. Yeah, right. That's the only way to gig.
All right.
Well, that was the practice on Thursday, and then we had a day off, and then Saturday we had a practice, and then tomorrow we're having another practice, and then the real gig is Saturday at Gallagher's. So that's gonna be cool. Nice. Gallagher's in Dublin, California. They just call it Gallagher's Dublin Pub because it's in Dublin, which is kind of funny because if you're looking for it online, you might end up in Ireland or something like that, right? Finding an address in Ireland.
Brian's in the chat.
Yeah, I just said hi to Brian. So what's up, Brian? Yeah, so right knee, total knee replacement surgery. Holy moly! So you're like the Bionic Man now, Ryan, right? Still healing after 3 months. I wonder how long it took the Bionic Man to absorb all that. So is it bionic though? Do you have like extra power?
They were working on him for years, weren't they?
Yeah, I think they probably took forever. Yeah. So Ryan, I hope you're going to be kicking some butt on the guitar with that knee. Do you have to do another knee, or is that just one so far, or do you have like 2 knees? Like, do you have to do both?
Yeah, because my dad's friend just had knee replacement surgery, and he was a trucker his whole life and a motocross racer. He really was hard on his body. Professional motocross racer too. That's really good. And
that'll wreck your back too.
That's what he decided to do too, is replace both his knees at once, so that he was only one recovery time instead of double the time. But
nice.
I wouldn't want to go through that, but I'm sure I'll have to eventually. My knees are not too great either.
Yeah, I have slightly torn meniscus in my left knee, and the right knee, I feel a similar kind of thing going on there.
My knees are wobbly, as I like to say.
Wobbly. Yeah. So you're back. Brent is back. That's a big announcement in the show today. Brent is back. He's back online. He's back in life. He's back for more, right?
Yeah, back on top, man. I'm riding the wave instead of underneath it,
trying to swim through it, kind of like.
And I like that picture you have of me a lot better than the old picture that was.
Yeah, did you like that? Yeah, I just snapped it out of your like right there, like what you're doing right there.
I was in, and I'm happy to be, progressing towards a better version of myself.
There you go. Every day. Hey, Poo Ninja's here too. Hobo Roadie, dude. I've got your back panel for that. Bruno amp it was, right? What was that thing? I've got the back panel here in a box with stuff all around it and a special little thank you card and all that heading your way tomorrow, along with all the other packages. I've been working on packages, y'all. Thanks. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. And then HTTP Johnny Bean. That's right. You guys,
what's up, Hobo Roadie? Cheers, dude.
Check out Johnny's show. And then we got the Ian from Indy doing the. I like it when we do the letters down thing. Ben Coombs didn't like it when I was on a show the other day. He's like, "Oh, don't do that, Laz," doing the names like your whatever they call it. Anyway, who started that? I think it was R2, R3 locking nut. Didn't he start that, or was it Master Switch?
No.
Robot. Was it Robot Master Switch, or was it R2 that started doing the letters for the names down in a row? One of those two guys.
I'm pretty sure that was R2 or R3.
I think it was R2. Yeah. Hope he's doing well. Yeah. So a boy lay here and comes from something popping up. All right, Ian. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but y'all can read it in the chat. But yeah,
Oh,
so
here
here
comes
we
a
are.
Funko Pop.
Oh, the Funko Pop. Okay. Here comes Funko Pop, right? Yeah. We do have to make a Funko Pop of we did one of Brent. We've done one of did we do one of Alex? No. Oh, have we done one of you yet, Ron? What? Okay. Alex and Ron, we got to make some Funko Pops. You guys. Yeah. So that's right. It was R2, R3, right? Yeah. Pooh Ninja corroborates your story.
It was your story.
It was my story too. Yeah, I think Brent was saying that he thinks it was R2 as well. Yeah, man. So so what else? So okay, let's talk a little more about Chris Buck. We just listened to some of the music. You guys watched a little of that. If you are late to watching that, we're not going to show it again. Go check it out. But I could put his name. I should put his name, right? Should put his channel. But here's a picture of us again. Here we go. And then there's the amp. Yeah. Anyway, it's a kind of funny story. He did a video about it. He's like, I'm gonna have to get rid of this thing because I bought it in New York City and using it for the tour, and I have to get rid of it before going back. And so that was the deal. And he basically sold it to me for what he paid for it in New York, which is cool, And it's a 2017 reissue. I haven't looked up the serial number, and I forgot to ask him, is it 68 reissue or 65? Because usually they have those two that are the sought after ones that people go for, but I'm guessing it's a 65.
That's a good year.
Yeah, so 65 reissue Fender Deluxe, right? It's got the vibrato and all that built in. So I've got it heating up right now, right over there, so we can mess around with it a little bit. But yeah, I think I even mentioned something in the note to Hobarodi about it. But yeah, man, Hobarodi, dude, you've been like one of those guys that has been tuning my ears to good sounding amps. I mean, especially clean, like Chris Buck plays. And Brent knows, like when we went to Eric Johnson and some other bands too, you'll hear some people that are really into that loud, clean with distortion chosen by pedals kind of thing. And Chris Buck's got like about a million different freaking on his board that he shows in that one rig rundown. I think he's got like 10 different overdrives. they're
the
all
thing is, the main overdrive he's using is one of my favorites, is the King of Tone from Analog Man, and that thing just sounds killer, especially at volume. It's the right amount of overdrive. It's not like a typical, it's basically the opposite of like a metal zone kind of thing. It's like something that's more subtle, but when you have it up cranked loud, it just sounds beautiful. It sounds perfect,
Yeah, right. So I think that's something that I'm gonna have to start looking into now. And I was looking at them online, and they're like crazy. Like, what's the regular retail price of those if you order it and you have to wait like 5 years?
If you're on the wait list, it's like basically $400.
Yeah,
it's like they
so
start at
$350,
but once you add like a couple things
shipping
on there, it's going to be about $400.
Yeah, a lot of people go. It looks like what's a lot on Reverb is the version 4 with the red something or another, whatever that means.
Yeah, basically the high gain side is pretty much what you want to get, because it's like a lot of people get to the high gain sides because high gain in that context is like kind of like Tube Screamer style gain. It's like that amount of gain. So less than that is it's going to be
punchier.
Yeah, so because it's still going to give you the same range if you turn it down. They're made with the highest quality of components that you can find that are still available today. So he's really good at sourcing that kind of stuff.
Right.
And I mean, I had one before and I really liked it, but I've gone through a lot of stuff. So
yeah, you have. Yeah, that's what's cool about your journey, like in the music kind of journey and guitar journey, is you've been going through a lot of equipment. Like it comes and goes and comes and goes. This guitar you've had now is probably the guitar you've had the longest ever, right? How long have you had?
Not ever, but I mean in recent history, yeah, for sure. Because I had that Kiesel, the first Kiesel I ever had is a 2017, and it was a 2016, and I bought it. Sorry, it was a 2015 first year Kiesel, and I bought it in 2017, and I bought it used, and I had that for 3 years. I had that for a while, and It's one of those because I've made decisions too a few times where I didn't necessarily want to let something go, but I did because I was having so much fun on like the journey of trying out different things and trying to figure out exactly what I wanted. And I truthfully always wanted a Les Paul. I wanted to be, kind of a Les Paul player in a way, but I had a hard time finding the right one, and I just feel like I finally have. And we weighed this guitar the other day. I thought it was like an 8-pound guitar, and it's just over 7.5 pounds. It's like for a solid body
Right.
Les Paul, it's kind of tough to come by one that's that light,
Hey, what's up, Dwight Bailey, the Hitman? I have to slip that in real quick. He was saying hi to everybody here. Right on, Dwight. Yeah, he popped in on your show too, didn't he? Or you were just talking about him?
What, Dwight?
Earlier today. Yeah. I saw Ryan. Ryan was in.
No, Ryan was there, and I was saying that he's like Dale Palmer. That's what I was saying. Because Ryan came in
came at the end. But we were talking something about Dwight Bailey too, weren't you? I thought
Brian, I will eventually.
I was confused. Fret works? Oh, okay. Let's see. Gunnar, are you getting the new RRV design MXR? Okay, that's another shenanigans that we can talk about. Right? Let me see. Gotta find that.
But the way Eric Johnson gets his tone is my favorite way outside, because he just basically uses his volume pedal, his volume on his guitar and a fuzz pedal, and just, just gets his tone that way. And that was the most compliments I got on my tone was when I had that Analog Man fuzz pedal, my Strat, and I was just messing around with the volume knob as needed. I got the most compliments on my tone when I was doing that.
Cool, yeah. Well, just so y'all know,
I mean, I never thought my clean tone would need a fuzz pedal. That never made sense to me, but it works. It's kind of weird.
Oh yeah, you have 2 Concords on the way.
That's right. That's right. Secrets out.
Distortion pluses.
I can just hold it steady and not full it focus. No, just doesn't want to, does it?
Nope.
Oh, there it is. There you go. There it is. Quantity dose.
First class mail.
Yep. Free shipping. So I got 2 because I thought I might give one away. I might give one away like as a special Christmas gift for somebody or birthday gift for somebody or a winner like in the chat or something like that. But, getting a little despondent. I still haven't hit 1,000. I'm just kind of wondering if I ever will.
You're almost there.
I know. I've been almost there for 3 years. All right, but we got to change things up in here. So we have been changing things up a little bit in here, but I need to change it up more, right? I got to do the funky lights, and I got to do the better sound, and so I got all this stuff here now. Check this all out. Some of you guys have seen it. That's not for the shows per se, but that's for recording music, right?
Yeah.
But I've been dreaming about putting back together the studio, kind of somewhat of a studio like what I had in the 90s, similar kind of setup where I can record and do everything. And this is going to be awesome. I'm so stoked to finally have this in here. Now I've basically got all the amps that I really want to have. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like I've got now the reverb, the deluxe reverb. I needed that Fender tone, even though the 5150 is a Fender amp and it has a really nice clean tone, but it's not quite that thing, And then I've got the Vox and the Vox cabinet with the creambacks in it. I've got that 4x12 that I've got to put together with the greenbacks and Celestion vintages, right? That we have vintage 30s. So pretty much everything that the JTM 45 over there, pretty much have everything I could dream of when it comes to setup for a studio for most part. There are always amps that you want to have, but that's what I have the Friedman IR X for, right? I can add other type of things to that, and then we've got all the different cabs and stuff we can choose and do, right?
Well, being in the Bay Area too, I'm sure there's a plethora of amps you could rent too if you ever needed to really get a specific tone.
Just keep at it, Janice. We'll get there someday. Right? Yeah, that's the thing. And some of the tones some of the tones that I really love are basically you could do with pedals. You can get some of those tones with pedals through any of these cabinets. You just pick the basic undertone sound or whatever. The undertone, is that a new thing? An undertone? The bass tone, but not the bass tone, but you know what I mean? Ron, what would you call that? You're an amp guy.
I would say, well, for me, it's called punch.
The punch.
Yep.
Do we have a punch sound here? I don't think so. This is the closest.
On those two angles, there is a depth punch.
I thought you were going to say death punch.
No.
Death. It's like got the death punch.
5-finger death punch.
Yeah, the 5-finger death punch. So yeah, pretty excited about everything that's going on in the music world here in my life. A lot of musical playing going on the keyboard side. I wish more on the guitar side, but I'm doing that with my not Australian but British buddy Andy, and then pretty much the kind of music that Brent was coming up with there sounds pretty yacht rock to me. We're gonna come up with a yacht rock band name and do the yacht rock thing, but Andy also wants
SS Minnow,
right? There you go.
I mean, truthfully, that's kind of I would like to play that style of music as long as it's like slightly more towards rock, but just slightly,
right.
Like nothing like super, like
right.
So you want yacht rock and
roll.
What?
You know what's funny
exactly.
is that what's really funny is that what's his name? The other Alex that Johnny knows.
Alex P. Keaton.
No, the one from Megadeth or some band like that. I forget.
Baby.
Alex, what's his name? Skolnick. Yeah. See, it came to me quicker than anyone else.
Yeah.
Alex Skolnick, and my brain's old. Alex Skolnick and his group, a trio, they did heavy metal, classic hair metal songs of the 80s, jazzed out. They did like an 11-minute long version that I have a recording of Still Loving You by the Scorpions. That was just all instrumental, and it was freaking amazing. So what we got to do is we got to take the yacht rock and take it up a notch and yacht rock it. Can make it more rockin'.
Yacht rock and roll.
Dude, we'll do rockin' versions of the yacht rock. Anyway, Taxi. Alex, yeah, right. Oh my God, Latka's here. All right, you'll be back. Thank you very much. So yeah, and like that thing you were messing around with today on your show that you did, Brent. I already came up with a keyboard part in my head, a bass line in my head, even some vocal stuff with some words in my head, and even like a second guitar, like I even came up with like a bridge section that I thought would go good with it. So,
yeah, right. So you use Reaper, right?
Yeah.
So I just need to find out how to send you Reaper files, like how to save them. Well, I know how to save them, but how to send your Reaper files easier because they are fairly large files, So
you got to go to Dropbox.
I think Dropbox would probably be the best way,
or compress the file into a zip file.
Yep, that's
okay.
That's...
Yeah, a zip file might be the way to go, truthfully, because then I could just email it to you. But because I've never used Dropbox before, so I don't know how to use it necessarily.
It's not that hard. Just YouTube how to use it. I'll probably have to
I know that Glenn Fricker has a video on like how to like condense stuff and make it so like every like all the track, like say if you're doing like overdubs and like you punch in stuff, it will like put in everything from the very beginning, so it's easier to send to people also for cutting in and out stuff too.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, that might be a good one to watch. We'll look for that. So Hobarodi, so he says, if I hook up the Macintosh in mono, that's 600 watts of death punch. 9 fanes in one box is my goal, but I got EVM cabs that work already. There you go, man. See, I don't know what Hobarodi's trying to do, but I think he's trying to blow up the world with music. That's what's gonna happen.
He's
I
like
know
that
it's
guy
gonna
with the wall
happen.
of sound.
No, really, he's been spreading the love of loud to everybody. The love of loud, definitely. Yeah, look at what Ron shows.
He wants
Well,
to.
that bottom red cabinet right there, I have. It's got 4 12s in it, but it's only got one vintage 30. I need 3 more because it's got the B52 speaker, the other 3, and they're terrible.
Oh, okay.
The cabinet's great, nice thick wood. Just
All right,
the
let's do a
B52
GoFundMe
speakers.
for Ron.
If you
Yeah,
lived
get his
here,
ass.
I need 3 vintage 30s.
Yeah, if you lived here, I'd be able to hook you up with one. There's a guy
Yeah.
on Craigsless right
But
now.
they don't have any
He
of
only
those
wants $60
handy
for
over
a
there in
vintage 30.
Shady Lane, or what's it called? Shady
No.
Lane? Shady
No.
Lane.
No.
That's really Shady Lane. Well, yeah. I mean, I've got a couple, but I'm gonna put them in my 4x cabinet that I'm gonna do naked.
Yeah, Hobo Roadie has a
do
true
my-
vulgar display of power out there.
Yeah, it is a vulgar display. Yeah, and you know what, dude? I mean, I'm one of probably the only people in the world in like all these chats that have actually met Hobo Roadie. Did you know? I actually met the man, and I did not purposefully take any pictures with him because I could have, and I didn't even ask because we were just having too much fun talking and chewing the fat, as they say. And I knew his time was limited because he had to get going. He had like something to deal with, picking up his brother at the airport or something like that. But the bottom line is that, you know, the guy's like a legend, right? He's a legend of, like I said, the legend of loud. He's like the spreader of the love of loud to everyone. His buying that Dr. Z amp for Dan of that pedal show was just like over the top kind of a thing. But he's been doing that. He's been like gifting, like I've got these Jex Tellies. Now I have something to put these things through. I've got the JTM 45 to put them through, and I've got the deluxe reverb here to put them through. So we can, you know, start making some sounds with that stuff, right? It'll be very cool. Especially now I've got this stuff in the studio and kind of ready to hook up. Got a really nice interface and stuff. So it's just a matter of micing him and testing out. I think you were using OBS, right, Brent, for your video?
Yeah.
For your live?
Yeah, I was using OBS. I need to use OBS for this.
To figure how long did it take you to figure out how to set that up and use it?
No time really. Like it probably actual time into figuring out what to do, probably 5 to 10 minutes.
Oh, dang. Okay, super easy.
But the problem, I mean, the thing is I made mistakes before, so it wasn't like the one, first go of it, but also I kind of knew what mistakes I'd made in the past, because the big thing for me is, I think I told you this in the show, I have 2 microphone inputs, one for the amp and one for my vocals, and they're going left and right. And so the big thing for me is having to just set it to mono, and that was like, that was most of my issue. And I realized watching back, I screwed up the video side of it. I didn't center the picture. I thought it auto-centered, so I wasn't worried about it, but live and learn. Yeah.
It was all good. Yeah, I'm just wondering, like with that interface, yeah, I guess it does. Yeah, it doesn't matter how you have the particular like input set up.
And
you have that set.
And the last thing that I know that I screwed up was when I had my amp set up right next to me to where the SM57 was picking up my vocals, so it had kind of a doubling effect that people were hearing, and I didn't realize that the SM57 was that sensitive. So now I have my amp facing the other way with the SM57 on the other side of it, and I'm just hearing the back side of the speaker because it's plenty loud. That'll be able to fix the vocal issue too. So I should be good to go on streaming now. I'm going to try to do it at least once a week. I got to keep my chops up though too.
Oh, you did. Ryan Hall has seen the Hobo Roadie well, I mean, he's done videos. You can go to his channel and you can see him there. I think he appears in a couple of his videos, but you got to dig through it, right? But yeah, he's getting a little more out there in front of the camera these days, which is cool, man. Yeah, his place is nuts. I mean, he's got like walls, literally the house walls are like amps. The amps
gotta love that.
Walls. Yeah, it's just everywhere you go. Every corridor is like you're walking like through a little skinny spot like this because there's amps. There's amps in the bathrooms. There's amps everywhere you go. There's amps. It's amazing. So I've got to go up there to where he lives, northern part of the United States, and visit the man up there and make some loud noises up there. That'd be awesome. But speaking of loud noises, so we talked about the new Concord pedal that's coming out, right? The Randy Rhoads pedal. So got a couple of those coming. We've got got a new guitar in the shop. So this is another one of those. Thank you very much, Guitar Center used. Should do the big reveal like this, right? Look at that thing. Look at that thing. Right. Now, do you guys know what this is?
A PRS Santana.
That's before they went to the bigger body model.
They actually use the PRS body shape, right? It's got the tremolo bar, or vibrato bridge, or whatever you want to call it. Right. And every picture I've seen of any of these has that same discoloration on the pickup cover or ring or whatever. One's yellower than the other. Notice that?
Yeah, that's funny, huh?
It's kind of funny. I don't know. It's just like every one of them I've seen. And if you guys don't know what the deal is about this, is that these were the very first SEs that PRS ever made before they even put PRS on them or SE on them. Notice nowhere does it have SE or PRS or anything anywhere. Just the serial number and all, right? It's, set neck. And I think when they were selling these new in I guess, when was it? 2001, late 2000s, early 2001 when they came out. Apparently, the story goes, Paul had them made and didn't tell Santana where they were made until he had him handle them and play them. And when he handled and played them, he said, "Oh, these are fantastic," And he says, "Well, I got a little secret to tell you. These were made in Korea." This is like in the beginnings of the Court Factory really being used as like now the place to go in South Korea for guitars, right? Being made. They're the cream of the crop, right? They make all the good guitars, right? So let me see what he says. I heard the vibroverb's supposed to be played in the bathroom. Oh yeah, there you go, bro. In the bathroom. the vibroverb. For some reason, I just went right to motel rooms that had those vibrating.
Did you get a mic up the toilet?
Wait, what? What?
Anyway, that's funny. Yeah. So what's cool about this
that
is
bass drop, you know what I mean?
Right. So what's cool about this guitar is that I don't think it was Santana's idea to go with that inlay like that, but it was PRS wanting to do something special for his guitars, so they weren't like his actual guitars per se. But the whole story is that Santana wanted them to make a more affordable guitar for people that didn't have $5,000 to $7,000 to buy one of his Santana models. And so it was really Santana in many ways who kind of forced the hand of PRS to go to Court Factory in Korea and start making the SE line, which is now $1 billion plus, part of the company when it comes to their income and sales. I don't know, like per year, but what I doubt, but but they've made over $1 billion, I think, in sales of SE guitars since 2000 when they started making these and started selling them in 2001. So far as I know, this is an early model because it's obviously that year or two, the first 3 years, this is how they did them without a PRS like tremolo cover. And then later they took the big Santana off and put the Paul Reed Smith up there with Santana underneath it. So these early models are really solid. And I'm surprised at how good a shape this thing's in, considering it's nearly 25 years old. So kind of like the the Joe Satriani model I got for $5.99. This one I got it for $349.99, which I thought was a great deal.
Did you see the Gig Rig show this morning on YouTube?
No.
Yeah, Dan was showing off his PRS. He said it's his favorite PRS, and it's the same color as that with the pick guard, but it's basically like his SG Junior with a 6P90 with the kind of offset pick guard like that, or whatever you want to call that. And it's an SE as well. He says his favorite.
Sweet.
Favorite
yeah.
PRS.
Now I picked it up in the store. I didn't even plug it in. I didn't have time, and I basically just played an A chord and played a few notes, and it just rang. And I'm like, okay, for $350, I have 45 days. I'm gonna take this and run. And so far, not disappointed. So I guess I could plug it in. What do you guys think? The guy who sold me ideas was telling me stories. He mentioned, yeah. You mentioned SRV running amps in all the bedrooms, vibro verb in the bathtub. There you go. See, you're on the right track, bro. Man, yeah, I heard a funny story about him in one of the shows I was listening to today or yesterday. I think it might have been where I guess he hadn't been playing for a while when he had to go do a show, and he's used to playing with them 13s and whatnot, and his fingers were wearing out, and he actually asked somebody for a knife. Someone there, could you have a sharp knife? And he cut some callus off of his heel of his foot or something like that and super glued it onto his finger so he can bend the notes because he couldn't bend. That's the true story of one of the things that Stevie Ray Vaughan did at a show or something like that. That's crazy. But that's cool crazy, right? That's rock and roll. All right. Should we plug it in?
Saying he could play guitar with his feet too.
Well, I guess it's just a part of his foot, right? Yeah. So, okay, let me go ahead and grab this.
Yeah, I was listening to some Stevie Ray Vaughan for the first time in a long time the other night, and that was what stood out to me is what Ryan Hall's kind of mentioning. It's just his tone was just ridiculous. It was like so good.
Okay, here we go. Oh, it does that sound like when you kick it. Watch.
The viber.
I love it when it does that sound when you kick it.
The spring.
Well, I think the vibrato is on the vibro because it's got vibrato. And I'm out of tune too. Hold on. That's why I have a tuner.
I got a tuner right. I need a new battery though.
Brent, see this?
Ooh, the hollow flash. Look at that. Beautiful.
Thank you. I did this on Johnny's show one night.
Nice.
Oddly, it wasn't the G this time. It was the A. Oh, the D that was out. Right. I don't know how well, if at all, you guys can hear this.
Oh, we hear it.
A bit too much reverb, wouldn't you say?
It's a lot.
Oops.
Jeff T.
The reverb was on 9. All right. And this is in the neck position, by the way. Wow, it sounds great, dude.
It's my favorite clean tone, really, is deluxe reverb outside of a basement.
Now here's the bridge position. No, it sounds great, dude. I've been missing that sound.
Michael P. No, I don't. Top rep my rifle.
Yeah, man. Dudes, that tone. Holy crap. That is the tone. That's the
Sounds
tone.
good. Sounds very
I'm
good.
so happy with that tone right now. I can't wait. Some pedals in front of it.
You're like, oh, I gotta use that.
Hold on, this is one to give you the first one that's going to go in front of it.
Clonk.
And Peggy, I agree. You guys should pop on here.
And then right after that, I'm going to put this one in front of it. My only analog man pedal. All right, should we do a giveaway? Let's do it. And then we'll end the show. Is there anything else to talk about? Or have we talked about it all?
So I guess the last thing for me is I have some tubes for sale. If anybody needs any kind of tubes, I got some 12AX7s and a matched pair of Telefunken EL34s. I have a couple Savtech 12AX7s, a JJ, and a Westinghouse old black plate V1. So if anybody wants some tubes, I can hook it up for a good price. And unless someone has the Boss GAFC foot controller, then I would trade for that because I need one for my katana, or the Bluetooth module. I need that as well. So if anybody has that or is interested, let me know.
All right, let me show you guys what we're gonna do here. We're gonna
one of these.
Add the
yeah.
Sorry, I give you one, but I need it.
No, that amp you have is cool, man. Yeah, the Artist Series is the one to have, and that's
that magic word, y'all. Oh, yeah. Capital letters, just like that.
Yeah, that's what Gonfall was telling me too, because he has all of the different ones, and then he was just like, "No, the Artist Series is definitely the best one."
Nice.
But now they have like the Artist Series Generation 3.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm feeling good, not just
there
better.
You go. Ron's in it. Somehow he thinks he can win. Okay. All right, Peggy, you know what to do. James says, looking very well today. Put a suit and tie on, and we would not know you, Brent. Oh.
Dang it, Peggy's gonna win yet again. I tell you what.
Hey, Peggy. Poggle.
So Brent does have kind of that Clark Kent. His last name is Clark, so Brent Clark. If I can put that way.
Clark Brent.
Clark Brent. Yeah. He does have kind of that Superman vibe going on with those glasses. So check him out. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, man. Thank you, Peggy. I like it too. I think that vintage cherry, that's the shit. That's the color.
Clean.
That's kind of like that color of Brent's. That's a vintage cherry too, right?
That's a wine red, but it's showing up more. It's showing up a little brighter on the screen.
That's true. It is a little darker in person. I remember seeing. Yeah. Any Van Halen in your set list? No. Oh yeah, Jump. I keep trying to talk them into let's do. They wanted to do something that has like keyboard solo stuff because Laz, you're a good keyboard player. You should do like some kind of solo thing. I'm like, let's do Jump. That has a solo in it, like keyboards. So I think we're gonna probably add that to our set list. But so far it's pretty madness. You want to see the set list? Here it is. We got a lot of different players and whatnot, singers from a variety of different, like they're trying to put bands together or starting bands, and so that's why this Memorex thing lives off of that. It lives off of new players and some veteran players and helping each other out, right? So there's people of all age and musical like skill level, which is kind of cool because you're helping the younger generation, and a lot of them are digging all this kind of old school classic rock stuff, right? So let me see if I can find the picture. So man, I'm happy with that tone, baby.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that thing's cool. I can't wait to play through it. I gotta come
Right?
jam to that.
I wish I could just play through it all night long. As a matter of fact, I can, because next thing I'm going to be setting up in here, I've gotten a lot of the trinkets I'm getting rid of off of the top of the amps and everything, so I can actually set up gear. Right? Isn't that the point of the studio? So I'm going to have like the cab and the captor and all that stuff set up on top of the amps over there, so we can run that stuff in it, and then I can attenuate and even play all these amps through headphones, But yeah, man.
Peggy,
by the
you,
way, let me show you
James
guys.
too.
Show you guys this picture real quick. This is a shop where Chris Buck picked that amp up at. So this is in New York City. So if you're in New York City and you're ever around this neck of the woods,
that's where my wife's from.
there you go. Notice the bench.
Riddler's Guitar Shop.
Notice the paint job on the bench. Right, Van Halen. That's right. So really cool looking shop in New York City there. So that's where he bought it, from that place. I could probably even call them up and say, hey, Chris Buck bought this a couple months ago. Tell me about it. Because I bought it from him. But there was when they were in New York. Yeah. So it's a reissue. 2017 built, 65 reissue, deluxe reverb. It sounds fabulous. All right. And he's got a crazy board too. Have you seen his board? That's his board. That's the underside of the Smithereen, or what do they call it? The Schmitteray boards.
Peggy and James, that'd be so cool. He should do it. That'd be awesome. They're saying James is thinking about striping his red lawnmower.
Hells yeah. That's the top of
Why
his
not?
board. He's using an HX Stomp, like the bigger size than the smaller one that I have, with the G3, and doing certain kind of effects with the HX Stomp. But yeah, how's the giveaway number thing going here? Let's show that again. How many people we got? Only 8? Come on, man. There's 22 people in here. Come on, you guys. Sign up. Put Santana into the chat. Just write it. Big letters. You'll be in the running. You can win one of these special attack picks, and then some other swag that I often give away. And I'll include it with all the other packages I'm sending tomorrow. That way you get it tomorrow. You'll go out tomorrow. You'll get it in a week, depending on where you live, right? So hit that there. And then what else? You know what's funny is I ran into somebody today who said he was a huge fan of the movie that I've got, like from the Golden State Theater, Golden Gate Theater, what it was, Golden State Theater in Monterey, where we saw Mammoth. And he was talking about this. He was a huge fan of this growing up. Labyrinth. Have you guys all seen this movie? David Bowie. Is anybody out there? Can you hear me? Somebody talk. Alex, say something. Oh, Alex is muted. How about you?
Something.
Who muted him? Did I mute you? Did I mute you by accident? Can't unmute your guests because they chose to mute themselves. Oh, okay. All right. All right, then choose to mute yourself. Then.
I was doing something. I
Alright,
was doing something.
You were farting. Admit it.
No, I was trying something out. Didn't work.
All right. I'm just kidding. Anyway, who has not seen this movie? Brent? Have you
Me,
not?
but I want to watch it.
I never.
Ron,
have.
you never have?
Nope.
Okay, the movie's pretty like cheesy and stuff, you know, but it's kind of like Princess Bride-esque in a way, you know, but it's got David Bowie in it, man. So, I'm a huge Bowie fan. I've always been a huge Bowie fan just because he was so groundbreaking, you know, when it came to the music he did. And just his whole attitude about rock and roll and everything else, too. Love his attitude. So how many do we have now? Should I zoom in on it?
9.
Okay, we're gonna do it then. All right, I'm gonna give you guys 30 seconds. Okay, here we go. Media assets. It's only media assets that I have. This is all we got. Media assets. I can unmute all you guys. Oh, you guys chose to do this.
Put it in Santana.
It actually worked.
Gotta put it in, man. Santana. Santana, guys. Come on, Santana.
Here it goes. Who's it gonna be? Who can it be now? MPN. Oh my God, MPN. Right on, dude. Well, that's the wrong button, Laz.
It's because he's got the same guitar as me. That's why he won.
Yeah.
MPN.
MPN. Right on. All right. So you guys, I did promise that we're gonna go out
Oh
on.
wait, he's saying spin again.
Oh, he's saying spin again. He doesn't want stuff from me. Okay, we'll spin again. All right, here we go. Draw again. Are you sure? You sure, MPN?
Spin again.
Here we go again. It's getting. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Peggy.
That's too perfect.
Peggy.
I'm glad I didn't
Peggy's
send the
gonna
last.
win yet again. I tell you what.
Peggy, do you want one of these labyrinth movie cards here? Do you want one of these? Do you want one? Oh, hold on. Hit that button. There you go. I'll send you one of these. Okay, I'll send you one of these. I'll send you a then die. Yeah, right. I'll send you a then die like band card or whatever they call those things, like flyer kind of card that my sister had from the previous show, and some swag that I still have. Like, do you have a need for a bottle opener? I've got like a bottle opener. Was I supposed to send you one of those before too, or was that somebody else?
Yes, you were. She won one before.
All right, she won one of those before, and then James won one of the whatchamacallits, right? One of the Funko Pops.
Yep.
She gets a bottle opener, Funko Pop, the Labyrinth card, one of these attack picks, and then
He's
also
winning it all.
Nam swag. Right there, you go. I think that'll do you. Right. All right. You're very welcome, Peggy. You rock. Peggy's the winner. Chicken dinner. And I'll send you just hit me up with an email of all the things I forgot to send you to musictherapylaz@gmail.com, and then remind me of all those things, and then I'll add some other swag. Like I've got like some swag, like for example, I have like bags that we got from Rasputin's or like Amoeba Records or something like that. I can add that in there as like a cool thing, like one of the record shops that we shopped at.
James won the opener.
See,
Peggy
James
won the Funko Pop.
Peggy won the Funko Pop. There you go. All right, thanks, Peggy. And I'll send you like one of them shopping bag kind of things, right? That'd be cool. And then and some pics. You know, I always add some extra pics. I got all kinds of pics I could send you. So So, anyone else have any announcements?
Kiss.
Oh my God. Ron, you have
No,
any-
I'm good. I'm good. We
Well,
got
you-
a show tomorrow night,
What's it called?
Friday night, Talking Guitars.
Talking guitars. With who?
Although Wednesday is now called Workbench Wednesday.
A Workbench Wednesday.
Yes.
Cool. Right on. I dig it. So you guys took over Wednesdays now. You guys come on right after Brian does his searching for tone thing, right? He's a little earlier.
I don't know. I have
He's
no
earlier.
idea.
He's like, I think he comes on like in the afternoon, like 3 or 4 o'clock usually.
I only watch you and then do Johnny's channel as far as the music stuff goes.
Right on. All the other stuff is what? This stuff? Oh, wait, wrong button.
How's it working?
This stuff. Right?
Not anymore. Not anymore. Not anymore.
I got another buddy out here who's heavily into home what do you call it? Home protection or devices.
Yeah.
Guns. He's got some crazy stuff. And he came up with this really interesting idea. He's got pretty much everything that takes 9 mil slugs. So basically everything takes 9 mil, so it makes it real easy when it comes to the ammo. You don't have to worry about, do I have the right one? Yeah, he's got a cool setup. So right on. All right. I have 4 streams. You have 4 streams in 3 days this weekend. Okay, Janice, I think, is not going to the Synth Symposium, or what do they call that?
Synth convention.
Right, the Synth Convention. See, if I was doing that, I'd call it the Synth Symposium, just to make people say Synth Symposium. You know what I mean? It'd be funny. Trying to say Synth Symposium. I remember when Johnny was saying synth, I was trying to get Johnny to repeat saying synths again because it was funny the way he said synths. Synth. Who else can say synths? Synths? Synths?
Yeah, synth.
How many synths do you have?
Synth with the TH.
I spent my days hanging out on Reverb. Johnny and Rich will attest to that.
Oh, okay.
I can believe that.
Oh, you send me those freaking things all the time too, dude. You're not the only one though. Other people send me stuff like that too. They're like, Laz, check this out. Laz, check that out. I'm like, yeah, buy it. Yeah, buy it. Yeah, buy it. Wish I could buy it. Anyway, by the way,
I thought you would buy that Darth Vader guitar though. I really did.
Nah, because dude, I mean, I'm a Star Wars fan, but I don't know. Like
that's a heck of a name there, Janice.
That would just sit there. The KnobCon. Oh, that's funny.
Oh, KnobCon. Okay, that's a good name.
Yeah, but think of the backer you could make to hang that on.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, check out the shirt. I didn't even show off the shirt.
Yeah, I was noticing that's a cool shirt.
Check out the
That's
back.
a cool logo with the scorpion and the rose. I like that.
Is it clear? See it? Am I in the shot?
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect.
Cool. Yeah, it was cool, man. I was surprised, like the Toto one that I bought didn't have anything about the show, like how many places it was at and all that stuff. It was just said Africa on it, which is, I thought it was like an 80s style kind of, the whole 80s style thing. It's very cool. I'm digging all the 80s stuff.
Laz, I can't say I am still looking for guitar parts to keep my program going to keep people
you guys
playing.
Check out Ron. Look at, he's got, would you like to donate guitar parts? So what Ron does, explain, Ron.
For people who can't afford to get a guitar, I get them one. Rich has sent a couple. Greasy Monkey sent one. MPN donated his blue Beretta Special.
Nice.
Wow.
And then Rich has a couple. T's guitars is getting some.
Cool.
And parts. And if they can't afford to get a guitar, I get them one somehow. Or if they have one that's unplayable and needs fixed, then I fix it. I don't charge for my services, but I use donated parts from people. So if anybody wants to donate any parts, send me an email.
Right on.
I don't turn down anything because I never know what I'm going to be working on. So
yeah, right.
And Laz has donated stuff, so thank you, Laz.
For sure. Yeah, I hope.
And Bay Area Rich, again, he's donated parts and guitars. So, and with people like you guys to keep this going, and it's just to keep the music going. See, I have teachers at guitar schools, call me up and say, hey, I got a kid that wants to take lessons, you know, but single parent mother and can't afford, you have anything, or, you know, whatever, stuff like that. So that's what I do. And then I get it to them, and then just keep the gift of music going on. So if you have anything you want to donate, there's my email, and then we'll hook it up. So thank you very much.
Right on. Well, I wanted to end the show, but I thought it would be cool to end it by doing well, how can I do that? Doesn't it go alt tab? Okay, it doesn't. I was gonna end the show with Holly's music therapy last show thing as an outro, but I'm wondering if this works. Did you guys hear that just a second ago when I hit that?
No.
Okay, good. Let me present it. All right, I think I have to present it for it to work, right? Oh, I know what I need to do. Hold on a second. Let me put this into a separate window. Or no, I won't be able to play it back then. All right, so never mind. How do I do it so where it's theater mode? Okay, that kind of works. That kind of works. All right, there we go. So I'm going to present this to you all, and we can play out or whatever you guys want to do. I think you can play out if you want to play to this. Go for it. I think we got everything ready to roll here. You guys ready for this? All right, here it goes. All right, so thank you all.
Welcome to
Thank you very much.
And the Gearing Demo Show. The Music Therapy Live Show on YouTube and Fly and Pickle Studio. What you'll get, you might not know.
How's the is it loud?
Oh, that's good.
You can hear it, right?
Yeah.
So what's funny is nowhere on my
Got to stop talking while it's playing so we can hear it.
All right.
Effects and power chords. He broadcasts from California to Budapest with John.
Maybe take off your echo cancellation if you have it on.
Cranked up amps, pedals line the room. Janice, watch your headphones for a sonic boom. Funko Pops and down swag galore. Up on the shelves, down to the floor. The Music Therapy Live Show on YouTube and Fly and Pickle Studio. What you'll get, you might not know, but it'll be full of fun, so come on, let's go. Soundtrack panels on the wall, custom made for one and all. Spin the wheel to win a prize. Look out, the arrival date might be revised. We never know what to expect. What you see is what you get. Too much apple juice might lead to 3 windy sheets. Lads, we sure do miss your pet parakeets. The Music Therapy Live Show on YouTube and Fly and Pickle Studio. What you'll get, you might not know, but it'll be full of fun, so come on, let's go. Unboxing, it's time for last unboxing. Will he bring out Switchblade or his comments? Will all his fingers remain bloodless? Oh good, he made it through. No injuries or self-inflicted tattoos. The Music Therapy Live Show on YouTube and Fly and Pickle Studio. What you'll get, you might not know, but it'll be full of fun, so come on, let's go. Hey Lash, can we fix Janice's mic, please? Alex, Ron, Magic Man, what do you want to now? Lash, put down the megaphone. Janice has her earbuds in. Are you ever gonna demo that keyboard? Dude, it's been 6 months, let's do this. Thanks everyone, you all rock. You all rock.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, don't get in trouble.
Uh-oh. Good job.
Very nice. Very nice.
There we go. The Music Therapy Last Show song. All right. Thank you very much, Holly, for doing that. Getting caught up on the strings here on this coily cable. Not the
I was like, now your mic's really quiet.
Yeah, now we can't hear you, Les.
But it's just probably the echo cancellation.
Is that better?
There you go.
Yeah.
The echo cancellation. That much of it. Easy. All right, you guys. Brent dropped out.
Oh no.
We are done. Lewis is in just in time.
Huh.
There you go. He's like today now.
Lewis
He's
is in.
being now he's being what's his name?
Dale, yeah.
I'm cracking up here. All right, you guys. So thank you very much. I thought I'd let Brent back in before we say goodbye. But we're going to say goodbye without him, I guess. Thanks for coming to the show. I had fun. It's going to be another busy musical weekend. Practice with Memorex tomorrow night, all night long, from like 6 to 10. And then we got all these. Oh, I was going to show you guys a list of songs. Forgot about that. Holy crap! Look at this list. This is basically the list that was put together for the barbecue, which is basically the set. Yeah, and I'm doing all the songs that say Laz on it. So if you want to see it up close. Focus. Hocus pocus focus.
Focus.
I wish I can like focus it myself.
Focus.
There you go. There's the list. It's going up like the end of a movie here. Pretty good list, right?
13?
And then one of the other ones that they wanted to add on last minute, but the guitar player's like, nah, I can't just do this one last minute, was Mr. Crowley.
Ah, makes sense.
So yeah. Exactly. And Dale at the end, of course. Where's Dale? Where's Dale?
He's waiting till the end.
Okay, he's waiting until the end. All right, Dale, you got to pop in at the end. Thanks for coming, you guys. You all rock. It's a great time. Had a good time.
Good night, everybody.
I was a little low energy tonight. I don't know if do you guys notice the low energy? Oh, Brent's back. There you are.
Lewis.
I don't know if you guys noticed that I was a little low on the energy today because it was such a stressful day earlier on. It took all the sapped the life out of me today, kind of, you know. Sometimes
can you tell us what happened? I mean, without saying
all
who
right.
it was.
Should I do it in the green room or should I say it to everybody?
You can tell us the green room.
All right, I'll tell you in the green room. The rest of you guys have to watch OnlyFans Last for that. Until next time. Nothing like that happened. Nothing like that happened. Okay, all right. Rock on. Thanks, you guys, for coming. Hang out in the green room. Let's chat for a little bit, you guys. And yeah, I'm very excited to get some recording done with this guy over here, right below me here, Magic Man, and Alex.
Yeah, man.
And Ron, too. We got that Aussie song the road song that I started writing that we got to finish writing, right? So
Yes,
do you use Reaper too? What are you using? We'll end. We'll talk about this in the green room. All right. Until next time, you all rock. Thank you for coming. Rock on. Peggy won again.
Bye, everybody.
She won
Glad you
again.